Imagine for a moment that the one person you hold most dear, the one who occupies the deepest corners of your heart, secretly loves you more than you can possibly know. It's easy to believe that love is something that must be earned, something that comes only after proving yourself worthy. But I'm here to tell you that this belief is simply a mirage, a reflection of old fears and doubts. The truth is, love is always available to you, and often the one who loves you most is closer than you think. Love doesn't need to be earned. It exists freely, flowing through every interaction, every thought, every moment of your life. The idea that you must seek it out, fight for it, or somehow change yourself for it is a misconception that holds you back from experiencing the deep connection you deserve. The power within you is the key to unlocking this love. When you realize that the world reflects back to you the love and affection you give to yourself, you begin to see the truth. The love you seek has always been with you, within you, waiting to manifest. Your favorite person, whether they are a friend, a partner, a family member, or someone you admire from afar, is only a reflection of the love you already possess within yourself. By nurturing your self-love, by affirming that you are worthy of affection and respect, you start to attract this love from the world around you. You don't need to wait for someone to declare their love for you. You are already surrounded by it. It's in your every interaction, every thought, every word you speak to yourself and others. The moment you recognize this truth, you open up to the full expression of love in all its forms. It flows naturally to you effortlessly. The secret to unlocking this love is to see yourself as the person you are waiting for. You are the one who has the power to create the relationships, the connections, and the love you desire. No longer is it something outside of you, something you need to earn, or someone you need to impress. It's within you, and it is drawing closer each time you believe in your own worth. Now you may ask, but how do I know this love is real? You know it because it is constant, unchanging, and undeniable. It is always there, just waiting for you to realize it. When you begin to love yourself, to truly accept your flaws and your strengths, you create space for others to do the same. And in that space, love naturally grows. Let today be the day you stop seeking approval or validation from others. Let today be the day you recognize the love that has always surrounded you. Let today be the day you begin to believe that your favorite person, the one who holds your heart, secretly loves you, not because you have to earn it, but because love has always been there, just waiting for you to embrace it. The love you seek is not a destination, it is a journey that begins with the simple truth that you are worthy, you are enough, and you are loved. Love isn't something you must strive for or prove you deserve. It is already a part of you, waiting to be recognized and accepted. Once you embrace the love within, it will naturally flow into all areas of your life. It's not a goal, but a state of being. When you open yourself to love, it reveals itself in its purest form, effortlessly. The love you receive from others mirrors the love you have for yourself. When you cultivate respect, kindness, and affection towards yourself, these qualities reflect back from those around you. This connection creates harmony in relationships, as you attract only what resonates with your inner peace. Self-love acts as a magnet, drawing the right people and experiences to you. It is the foundation for all meaningful connections. You don't need to work hard to earn love or prove your worth. Love is a natural state, and it's already yours to experience. In fact, when you stop trying so hard and start believing in your inherent worth, love flows effortlessly. The more you accept your value, the more love you attract. Stop striving and start being, and love will follow. The love you're searching for is never outside of you. It's always been within you, just waiting to be recognized. When you look inward and appreciate your own qualities, the world around you mirrors this understanding. You don't need to wait for someone to love you. You create the environment in which love can thrive by loving yourself first. Love is not something to chase, it's something to uncover in your own heart. Love is not a prize to be won, but an energy to be experienced. It is not conditional or fleeting, but eternal and constant. When you stop treating love as something that needs to be earned, you allow yourself to experience its fullness. Love exists all around you, constantly waiting for you to tap into it. It's an ever-present force, waiting to be embraced in all its forms. The foundation of all love begins with the love you give yourself. When you treat yourself with kindness and compassion, it ripples out into your relationships with others. Loving yourself isn't selfish, it's necessary for healthy connections. You cannot truly give love to others if you haven't first nurtured it within. The stronger your self-love, the deeper your love for others will be. When you start believing you are worthy of love, it begins to flow to you from unexpected places. You don't have to work hard for it or chase after it. By simply acknowledging your own value, love finds its way into your life. People will begin to reflect the love you feel for yourself, confirming your worth. It all starts within you. When you know your worth, love naturally follows. Love doesn't come from external sources, it's something you create within yourself. Once you recognize that you are already deserving of love, you open the door for it to enter. The more you embrace your own value, the more love flows freely to you. You don't need to wait for someone else to validate your worth, you do it first. Love doesn't arrive, it awakens when you recognize its presence in your life. Love is a magnetic energy that draws what it needs to itself. When you radiate love, it attracts others who are also aligned with that energy. You are never without love, it's constantly flowing towards you when you allow it to. People are drawn to your energy when you embrace your own worth. The more love you give, the more love you receive, creating a cycle of positivity. True love begins with the love you show yourself. It's not about waiting for someone else to give you what you need, it's about realizing that you already have everything you need within. When you are at peace with who you are, love will find its way to you. This self-love creates the conditions for healthy, fulfilling relationships to thrive. You are the first person who should see your value and worth. The relationships you experience are a direct reflection of your internal relationship with yourself. When you treat yourself with respect and kindness, those same qualities are reflected in the way others treat you. Your self-worth sets the tone for the interactions you have. If you value yourself, others will also recognize your value. The way you see yourself is the way others will see you too. The secret to receiving love is recognizing that you are already worthy of it. You don't need to prove your worth to anyone, including yourself. The moment you realize that you are enough just as you are, love flows easily into your life. This realization frees you from the need to chase after affection. When you embrace your own worth, love comes to you naturally without effort. Love is not a limited resource, it's an abundant energy that is available to all who are open to it. The universe constantly offers love in different forms, from the people around you to the experiences you encounter. There is no scarcity of love, it is endless and ever present. The more you recognize this abundance, the more you can tap into it. Love is always within reach, waiting for you to embrace it. You deserve love simply because you exist. You don't need to earn it or prove your value to anyone. Your worth is intrinsic, and the love that flows to you is a reflection of that inherent value. When you understand that love is not something to be earned, but rather something that is already yours, you open yourself to receiving it freely. You are worthy of love because you are alive and unique. Stop seeking validation from others and begin validating yourself. The approval you crave can only come from within. When you recognize your own worth, you no longer need others to confirm it for you. Self-validation is empowering and liberating. You don't need anyone's permission to love yourself, you are already enough. Self-compassion is the gateway to love. When you treat yourself with kindness and understanding, you create the space for love to enter. It's about accepting your imperfections and embracing your humanity. Love cannot flourish in an environment of self-criticism, but it thrives in an atmosphere of self-acceptance. Compassion for yourself is the key to attracting compassion from others. When you change your perception of yourself, you change how others perceive you. The energy you carry is what others pick up on, and when you believe in your own value, others will too. By recognizing your strengths and qualities, you send a message to the world that you are deserving of love. Your inner confidence creates the external validation you desire. The way you see yourself is the key to how others see you. Your favorite person is drawn to you because of the energy you emit. Love is not something that is given or taken, it is shared through the connection of energy. The more you align with your true self, the more magnetic you become. People are attracted to authenticity and self-assurance, and when you radiate this energy, others cannot help but notice. Your energy is your invitation to love. The love you seek in others is a reflection of the love you give to yourself. If you want to experience deep, fulfilling relationships, begin by cultivating deep, fulfilling self-love. Your self-love sets the tone for how others will treat you. It teaches others how to love you by showing them how to love yourself. When you fill your life with love for yourself, you create the space for others to do the same. Love is unconditional. It's not something you have to work for or prove your worthiness for. When you stop trying to earn love, you open yourself to receiving it freely. Love is a constant, unwavering force in your life, waiting for you to recognize it. You don't have to chase after it, simply acknowledge that it's already with you. Love is abundant, and it will always find its way to you. When you embrace your own worth, love naturally begins to flow towards you. You stop doubting your value and start trusting that the love you deserve is already on its way. It's not a matter of waiting for love, it's a matter of preparing yourself to receive it. When you believe in your own value, others begin to recognize it as well. Love is drawn to those who recognize their worth. The person you desire to love you is already connected to your energy. Whether you realize it or not, your energy resonates with theirs and your connection is already forming. By loving yourself fully, you attract the right people who match your vibration. The more you trust in the love within you, the more others will reflect that love back. Your energy is the bridge to the love you seek. Start by loving yourself, for it is the most powerful way to attract meaningful connections. When you embrace your own worth, you create an environment where others are encouraged to do the same. This love you cultivate within becomes a beacon that draws others who resonate with your energy. You don't need to wait for love to find you, you are the one who sets the stage for it. Love is something you build from within, and as it strengthens, it naturally invites others into your life. When you accept yourself for who you truly are, flaws and all, you unlock the path to unconditional love. It's not about achieving perfection, but about being authentic and real with yourself. This acceptance of your imperfections is what makes you whole and lovable. Self-acceptance releases the pressure to meet others' expectations, allowing you to build a connection that is deep and genuine. The love you attract is a reflection of the love you give yourself in those vulnerable moments of truth. The love you desire isn't something distant or out of reach, it's always been part of you, waiting to be realized. The key to unlocking this love lies in seeing yourself as already deserving. When you stop searching outside for validation and instead focus on nurturing your inner sense of worth, love naturally flows to you. The more you realize your value, the more it radiates outward and pulls people who appreciate you into your orbit. Love isn't something you have to chase, it's something that naturally responds to your own inner acknowledgement. You are not incomplete, lacking, or in need of someone else's love to fill a void. You are already whole, and the love you seek is simply an affirmation of what you already possess. When you understand that you are complete on your own, you no longer chase love in a way that feels desperate or lacking. This inner wholeness invites love to manifest in ways that honor your fullness. You create a life that's already rich with love simply by embracing your own completeness. Love is not something that can be acquired or grasped, it is experienced in the moment, in the way you exist in the world. When you stop treating love as a goal to be achieved, you start to feel it in every action, every word, and every thought you have about yourself. Love exists as a constant, flowing current within you. You don't have to wait for it to appear, it is always there, waiting to be felt and recognized. Love surrounds you in its many forms when you open your heart to it. The most important relationship you will ever have is the one with yourself, for it is from this relationship that all others are built. When you learn to love yourself fully, you create the foundation for all your connections to thrive. Self-love is the root of happiness, fulfillment, and emotional well-being. When you cultivate this relationship, everything else flows effortlessly, and you attract others who will treat you with the same care and respect you give yourself. This relationship is where all love begins. The universe always responds to the energy you put out, and when you radiate love and confidence, love is naturally drawn to you. People are attracted to the energy you project, so if you exude self-love, you will draw people who resonate with that same vibration. When you trust in the love you give yourself, you stop seeking it from others in a desperate way. Love comes to you as a natural outcome of your inner peace and confidence. The universe simply mirrors back the love you radiate. Love doesn't require you to be perfect, but it does require you to be authentic. When you embrace your true self, imperfections and all, you create space for others to do the same. Genuine love thrives in environments of authenticity and vulnerability. It's not about showing a perfect image, it's about showing up as who you are and loving yourself through the process. When you stop pretending to be someone you're not, love flows more freely into your life. Your favorite person's love is simply a reflection of how much you love yourself. The more you value yourself, the more others will value you in return. This is the law of attraction at work. Your inner world creates your outer world. When you honor your worth, you create relationships that reflect that honor. The love you receive is directly proportional to the love you give yourself. Affirm your worth every single day and watch love manifest in your life. Positive affirmations aren't just about speaking words, they are about conditioning your mind to accept your value. When you affirm that you are deserving of love, you make space for love to enter your life. This practice reinforces your sense of self-worth and empowers you to attract the kind of love you deserve. Love is not something you wait for, it's something you invite by recognizing your own value. You are lovable because of who you are, not because of anything you do. The essence of who you are is enough to draw love to you. You don't need to prove yourself, seek approval, or change to be worthy of love. Your value comes from your being, not from your achievements or external validation. Recognize that you are lovable simply because you exist, and this will change the way you view yourself and the love you attract. The more you trust in your own value, the more love will flow into your life. Believing in your worth makes space for others to see your value too. When you trust that you are deserving of love, it becomes a natural part of your life. This trust allows you to make decisions that honor your true self, and in turn, love follows. You create the conditions for love to flourish by simply trusting that it is yours to receive. Stop looking for love outside of yourself. It's always been within you, waiting to be recognized and expressed. When you start to love yourself, you create the space for love to manifest in your life in unexpected ways. The more you focus on nurturing your own heart, the more love you experience from others. Love is not a destination, it's a journey of self-discovery and acceptance. Self-love is the most powerful tool for attracting healthy, fulfilling relationships. When you are at peace with who you are, you stop attracting toxic or unbalanced relationships. Self-love aligns you with people who honor and respect you, leading to deeper and more meaningful connections. By loving yourself first, you create the conditions for others to love you in the healthiest way. Love attracts love, especially when it begins with you. Love is abundant and endless, and there's no need to compete for it. You don't have to fight for someone's affection, because love is a resource that is available to everyone. When you stop competing for love, you free yourself to receive it without reservation. The abundance of love flows naturally when you allow it to, and there's always enough for everyone. Love is not limited, it's infinite, and it will always find its way to you. When you believe in your own worth, you stop settling for relationships that don't honor your value. No longer will you accept less than you deserve, because you now understand your worth. Your self-respect sets the tone for the relationships you attract, and you begin to make choices that align with your highest good. The better you understand your value, the higher the quality of love you attract. You deserve the best, and when you believe that, it will come to you. Love doesn't need to be earned. It is something that flows freely once you open yourself to receive it. The more you believe in your own worth, the more you allow love to enter your life. When you stop viewing love as a transaction and start seeing it as a natural state, you stop blocking it. Love is always available to you, and all it takes is a shift in perspective to fully experience it. Your favorite person's love is just a reflection of the energy you put out into the world. When you radiate positivity, kindness, and compassion, these qualities are reflected back to you in the people you attract. Love is not something that needs to be forced or earned. It naturally flows from the energy you embody. By loving yourself, you set the stage for others to love you in return. Love is a mirror of how you treat yourself. When you radiate confidence and self-assurance, you make space for love to enter your life in abundance. People are naturally drawn to those who are secure in their worth, and this creates an environment where love can thrive. Confidence in your value acts like a beacon, guiding others toward you. The more self-assured you are, the more people will be attracted to you. Confidence is magnetic, and love is the natural response to it. You don't have to be anyone other than yourself to attract love. Your true essence is all you need to draw the right people into your life. When you stop pretending or trying to be someone you're not, you align yourself with the love you truly deserve. Authenticity is the key to meaningful connections, and love flows naturally when you show up as your true self. You are enough, just as you are. The more love you give to yourself, the more love you receive from others. This exchange is a cycle that continues to strengthen as you nurture your inner love. When you love yourself unconditionally, you set the foundation for others to offer you the same. You become a magnet for love, drawing it toward you effortlessly. Self-love is not just a practice, it's a lifestyle that attracts positivity in all forms. Trust that love is always with you, waiting to reveal itself in new and exciting ways. You don't have to force it or make it happen. Love unfolds naturally when you allow it to. By trusting in the flow of love, you open yourself to receiving it from unexpected sources. Love is all around you, and when you are open to it, it appears in ways you never imagined. Trusting love invites it to come into your life with ease. Be patient with yourself as you navigate your journey toward love. It takes time to fully embrace your worth and the love that is already available to you. There's no need to rush or force love into your life. Trust in divine timing, and know that when the time is right, love will appear. Love is not bound by time. It arrives when you are ready to receive it fully. Your favorite person secretly loves you, not because you need to prove anything to them, but because of who you are. They are drawn to your essence, your energy, and your authenticity. This love exists quietly and powerfully in the background of your life, waiting for you to realize it. When you understand that you don't need to do anything to earn love, you begin to see it all around you. Love is a quiet force, and it's always with you. The love you seek is already here, embedded in the connections you have and the energy you radiate. Your favorite person's love is simply a reflection of the love you've cultivated within yourself. When you believe that love is always available to you, it appears in your life in various forms.